Ah, come on. Yes, sir. Don't you want to go, Pastor Haynes?
Oh, you better know it, Rickey. Thank you for this, man.
Yes, sir. I know you got a good word this morning. Go ahead, Pastor Haynes.
Oh, thank you for this, Rick, because with the mounting death toll, all we see around us, it seems, in the news is death, death, death. Some of the death is coming by the killing of our people at the hands of police who are supposed to protect us. For some, it's COVID-19, but all around us is death. Isn't it good to know that death does not have to have the last word on you? We have something to live for, look forward to. It's called heaven. Heaven lets us know that death does not have the last word. Heaven lets us know that there is life beyond death, and since there's life beyond death, you don't have to allow death to kill you. That's a word for someone who finds themselves broken-hearted and grief-stricken over the loss of a loved one, and you're wondering if you're going to be able to make it and go on. Here's the good news. The good news is when you know God for yourself, death is not the last word, because heaven is beyond death. That means that life is beyond death. And since life is beyond death, the good news is you don't have to allow death to kill you. The death of your family member, the death of someone you love does not have to take you out. It can simply give you a deeper hope. And the hope that you have is beyond the grave. The hope that you have lets you know that you don't have to give up. You can keep looking up, because God is good enough to not allow death to be the end. And I guess that's the last piece I'll say, and that is that when death says the end, heaven says to be continued. When death says period, heaven says comma. Comma means pause, catch your breath, because there's still more to come. And so here is the good news. Every day, wake up with hope in your heart that in spite of the hell you may catch on earth, there is a heaven beyond this earth that will give you something to look forward to and live for forever and forever. And it's so beautiful, it is inexpressible. So heaven is something that you can live for. You're even willing to die for it, because heaven is where you want to be. Don't you give up the hope. Why? Because there's something greater beyond this earth. Don't you give up your hope, even though your heart is broken. Why? Because death did not kill your loved one, but death simply was a transition to a much better life. Go ahead, live for it, look forward to it, because heaven is where I want to be.
I know that's right, Pastor Haynes. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, you can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram, FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and I have a YouTube channel, Frederick Haynes.
There it is, y'all. Senior pastor, Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Rickey. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. 7 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment is being brought to you by PNG. Take on Race. That's right. Our friends at PNG are calling out racial bias and shining a light on inequality. Go to blackamericaweb.com or pg.com/take-on-race and take a look at the short film that we are going to be talking about in the next few weeks. All right. 7 minutes after the hour, got your front page coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.